What's up, guys? JT Anime Nerd here, bringing you all that nerdy goodness. Today, we finally entered the world of Tamriel with this channel's first Skyrim character build. And for this first character build, I'm about to introduce you to my main character that I love restarting every time I go back to Skyrim. This is the character build of Konahrik the Dragon Monk. Konahrik is a Breton. The biggest reasons for this is the Breton race's ability titled Dragon Skin, which I found to be perfect lore-wise, as the ability will have much to do with a pivotal moment in his life growing up. Equipment. Konahrik's equipment comes in 3 stages. The first stage gives him the canon Dragonborn attire as seen in the trailers, which are a studded cuirass, iron helmet, iron gauntlets, and iron boots. The second stage is comprised of the Dragon Cultist robes, Dragon Cultist gloves, Dragon Cultist boots, and any Dragon Priest mask. Finally, the third stage is comprised of Konahrik's mask, Mirax robes, Mirax gloves, and Mirax boots. For weapons, Konahrik is a dual-wielding swordsman, and his main weapons are a fire-enchanted Dragonbone sword and the Dragon's Bane katana found at Skyhaven Temple. When it comes to magic, Konahrik typically knows almost every spell in the game after the College of Winterhold questline, but is mainly known for using the spells such as Dragonhide mixed with the ability of Dragon Skin. Konahrik's signature spells, however, are the console command exclusive spells called Dragon Storm and Dragon Flame. In terms of shouts, he of course knows all of them, but his signature ones are Unrelenting Force, Marked for Death, Storm Call, Call Dragon, Summon Durnavir, and Dragon Aspect. With all that, let's get into backstory. Long ago in the Merithic era, the dragons, led by the World Eater Alduin, ruled all of Tamriel. Alongside the dragons, the dragon cult led by the 11 dragon priests shepherded humanity and worshipped the dragons like gods. One fateful day, a couple within the dragon cult birthed a new child, and so in celebration of this child's birth, a 12th mast was made, taking on the name of the child, Konahrik. However, days later would bring ill tidings to the dragon cult, as Alduin was banished from the very era they lived in, bringing Alduin's remaining servants to cause chaos around all of Tamriel. In hopes of saving their child, the surviving couple, who had now deserted the dragon cult due to everything falling apart, sought out Feldir the Old and Hakon One-Eye after hearing rumor that they sent Alduin forward in time and wanted them to do the same for their child in order to escape this doomed age and spare him from the agony of dragon fire. Feldir felt their genuine emotions, but Hakon was reluctant to even expose the Elder Scroll to them and swiftly refused, as while he does feel for them, Hakon feels that misusing the Elder Scroll again would cause great chaos, and did not trust the dragon cultists, traitors or not, around the Elder Scroll itself. Despite Hakon's disapproval, Feldir felt enough sorrow for the child to fulfill the parents' wish behind Hakon's back, and so used the Elder Scroll to send the baby Konahrik forward in time. The moment Hakon discovered what Feldir was doing, it was too late. The baby was granted a life in the hopeful, peaceful future, while they remained stranded in a doomed era, awaiting their deaths in dragon flames. Meanwhile, within the future, within the wilds outside of Skyrim, a lone couple living in a small village hears the sound of the warping of time and goes into the woods to investigate. The Nord husband Skoll and High Elf Vana would ultimately discover the baby in the middle of the woods, crying after the long journey, unbeknownst to the couple. Despite the mysterious circumstances, the couple embraced and took in the baby with open arms, raising him as their son, as the 9 divines would not bless them with children of their own, believing that it was because they were of separate races that have committed many atrocities in their youth. After many years, Konahrik, as said on his wooden nameplate, would be raised in a secluded, happy life. Konahrik would hear stories about his father's time as a soldier in what's known as the Great War, and his mother's time as a teacher in a place called the College of Winterhold after she left her homeland. One day, while his father was out, bandits attacked Konahrik's village, pillaging and killing everyone around them, When the bandits got to their home, Vanna utilized all the magic she could to protect Konahrik, but was ultimately killed, but not before taking a few bandits with her. At the sight of his deceased mother, as the bandits laughed all around, Konahrik unleashed a powerful fire magic and began killing a multitude of the bandits until the bandit chief would knock Konahrik down. While it seemed like all hope was lost, Skull arrived, facing down the bandit chief and defeated him as Konahrik fell unconscious. That night, Konahrik awakened to his father Skull sitting at his side by the fire, confirming his mother Vanna's death, much to Konarik's despair. Skull then states that he plans to train Konahrik, making him ready for the day he must venture out into Tamriel on his own. After many years of intense physical and weapons training, Skull would eventually pass, leaving a letter to Konahrik that tells him about how they found him and the magic he showed the day the bandits attacked. The letter also instructs Konahrik to go to Skyrim, as it is near the border of Skyrim that they found him near, and so feels that it's in Skyrim where he will learn of where he comes from and what his destiny is. The letter also states that the property over and under the land is his, revealing a hidden underground bunker below, gathering all of the supplies he needs for the journey to Skyrim. After crossing the border into Skyrim, Konahrik is caught in the middle of an Imperial ambush against the rivaling factions known as the Stormcloaks in the Empire, being mistaken for one of the Stormcloaks, beginning the journey of the great Dragonborn that would ultimately lead him to becoming the Dragon Monk. Now, I'm sure some of you are expecting specific stats, but I gotta be honest in admitting that I play Skyrim for the roleplay and story, not the challenge. So I always play in God mode on PC, so I'll leave the stats for you to decide and share in the comment section below. And that's gonna do it for this character build. If you guys enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, share, Hulk smash that subscribe button, and click that notification bell to stay updated on the latest videos. Also, be sure to check out our merch store and buy me a coffee page in the description and pinned comment below so you can help us expand the channel. With all that said and done, I'm JT Anime, and I'll check you guys later.